Hi, Milo from No Budget here. And in my hand, I have the Rode Shotgun video microphone. I'm going to go into some of the pros and cons of this particular microphone, as well as some of the reasons why you would use one of these versus your on-camera microphone. Let's look at some of the pros first. One, it's incredibly durable. I've had this for nearly 4 years now and used it quite a bit, and it's still holding up very nicely. Another pro is, since it's a condensing microphone, it has its own battery source. That way you're not utilizing the camera battery when you have it plugged in. It's lightweight, it uses your standard mini jack, and it's got built-in kind of absorption, so you can you're not going to be getting a whole lot of noise coming off of it. You can also use this in case of an emergency. Let's say, for example, your sound guy isn't at a shoot, you actually have one of these on hand, you can use this as your on-boom directional microphone. So I've had this happen to me. And if you notice in this image that I'm showing you right now, you can see that we took it, we attached it to a light stand because it fits on a light stand, and used it as the boom mic. This is the sound as it was on camera.
Using a busted bonnet to remove off Mercedes in the morning.
So if I had to use the on-camera sound that day, it would have been awful. We would not have been able to shoot this film because of how windy it was.
I was just laying under the body of a Ford Escort for the past 2 days.
So I'm really impressed with it as an impromptu boom microphone. Another pro of this is the battery life. It uses a 9-volt battery, but it actually lasts for a really long time, so I haven't actually had to change it too often. I do have a couple cons with this. The phantom power battery that's in it is kind of a pain in the ass to change. And if you watch me change it here, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It also uses a 9-volt, i.e. square battery, which aren't as commonly used as other types, such as maybe some AAA's or AA batteries. But honestly, that's a pretty minor con, especially because of the long battery life. I also have found the little rubber shock absorbing pieces do pop out of place every once in a while and have to be popped into place. Those really are kind of, so far, the only two cons that I found with this microphone. Now that we've talked about this particular microphone a little bit, I do want to talk about the value of using one of these over an on-camera microphone. So at the moment, I'm using a lapel mic, so I sound pretty good. Let's see what it sounds like if I was talking directly into the microphone built into the camera. I'm approximately 4 feet away from the camera right now. Now you'll notice I do sound a little bit different. Once again, I'm about 4 feet away from the camera using the built-in microphone into the camera itself on my Canon 5D. Okay, now we've got the microphone attached to the camera itself. The camera, the volume is set to manual, so it's not going to attempt to automatically adjust my voice volume in camera. The microphone on the top of the camera is set to +20. So notice the volume of my voice. That's what you're listening for right now. Next, we're going to switch it to 0. Now the camera is set to 0. Once again, notice the volume of my voice in comparison to the previous sound or the previous shot. Now we're going to go -10. Now we're at -10. Once again, notice the volume of my voice. This is very useful to have this built into the microphone when potentially recording interviews and making sure that whether the person speaks at a louder voice or a lower voice, you can dial this back and forth and leave your camera in the same position. Price of this microphone in euros is around 140 depending on where you get it from. In the US, you're looking at a little over 200. I haven't used a whole lot of other brands. This one though, 4 years, going strong, no complaints. Rode condense. Hi there, I want to talk. Hi there, Milo from No Budget here. In my hand, I have the Rode condensing video. Fuck's sake.